Today, her greatest mission was about to be completed. To reach this point, she had already shared relations with 100 men through temporary contract marriages. Even beneath the black abaya, the unusual beauty of her body's curves could still be seen. Yet, her trembling hands and feet told another story, a story of fear she was trying to hide. It had taken her 7 long years to get here. No one could hear the rapid beating of her heart, but her nervous face betrayed her emotions. And how could she not be terrified? She was about to meet the man whom the world's most powerful intelligence agencies had been searching for 3 long weeks. When they failed, they gave up and began throwing wild accusations.
A blight on humanity, a force that must be just leadership and morality.
Yes, she was going to meet Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. But who was this woman? A Muslim? A Jew? A Shia? Or a Sunni? French? Or Iranian? A journalist? Or a spy? Was she the one revealing the secret hideouts of Ismail Haniyeh and Hassan Nasrallah? Or merely a researcher studying Islam? Was she building a spy network inside Iran? Or was she truly a devotee of Khamenei? Let's uncover the truth of how Israel's intelligence agency, Mossad, spun its web inside Iran. Who was the woman helping Israel target every critical point inside the country, even when drones were launched from within Iran itself? Who was the one delivering secrets straight from the bedrooms of Iran's top leaders to Tel Aviv? To answer these questions, we must first understand this woman, Catherine Pérez Shakdam. This story reflects the echoes of conflicts that have lasted for centuries. After centuries of struggle, the Holy Land of Muslims, Jerusalem, fell under Jewish control. Now they wish to dominate the world using 2 forces. Sun, meaning woman, and Sar, meaning wealth. This story isn't new. It's old, filled with sex, science, lessons, and punishment. So let's begin the story of Catherine. Born into the family of a Jewish ideologue who had survived the Holocaust, Catherine grew up with a strong Zionist background. Her grandfather had fought against the Nazis. Her family was deeply ideological and strictly Jewish. But strangely, this girl, born into such a family, would one day embrace Islam. Her father was a secular Jew. Catherine earned a bachelor's degree in psychology and later completed a double master's in finance and communication from the University of London. She had it all: communication skills, analytical mind, and an understanding of human psychology. She knew how to play with minds. During her university years, she met a Yemeni Muslim. After spending some time together, they got married. This was around 2004. After marriage, she accepted Islam and adopted the Sunni faith. Gradually, she became deeply interested in Yemen, Islam, and Middle Eastern politics. That curiosity led her to writing and analysis, and soon into the world of journalism. Around the same time, or perhaps slightly before, she worked for 7 years with Wikistrat, an Israeli geostrategic and analysis firm. After accepting Islam, Shakdam began writing about Middle Eastern politics, religion, and wars. During that period, she wrote for various Islamic and international media outlets, including Russian International Affairs Council, Tehran Times, Press TV, HuffPost, The Guardian, RT, Mer News, Tasneem News, Foreign Policy Journal, Mint Press News, American Herald Tribune, Open Democracy, and many others. She became the managing director of Access Media and also served as special advisor for Middle East affairs to the late Prince Ali Siraj of Afghanistan. For a few years, her married life seemed peaceful, but cracks began to appear. After 10 years, in 2014, she divorced and moved to Iran. Once in Iran, Catherine completely transformed herself. She adopted the Shia faith, changed her appearance, and began writing passionately in support of the Iranian Revolution and Wilayat-e Faqih, guardianship of a jurist. From 2015 to 2017, she became a well-known journalist within Iran, affiliated with the Shafakna Institute for Middle East Studies, UK.
In this case, Syria, is certainly not on the excuse that President Bashar al-Assad did in fact.
Her writings in favor of the Iranian leadership earned her trust and credibility. Soon, she was within circles close to the supreme leader himself. Her name appeared on Khamenei's official website as a contributor. She visited Karbala, Qom, and Mossad, gaining the confidence of high-ranking religious figures. 2 major interviews and 2 books further solidified her image as a pro-revolution writer. But behind this mask was deception. None of it was real. She was secretly working for foreign intelligence agencies. Using her charm and intellect, she penetrated Iran's inner political and religious circles, collecting secrets through connections and temporary marriages. It's said she had around 100 temporary marriages, each one a door into the private lives of powerful men. And who can hide secrets from a wife? If that wife happens to be a spy, secrets have no place to hide. Through her, Israel gained access to Iran's most sensitive locations, including targets for drone strikes, routes, offices, and the movements of key figures. Catherine's photos even surfaced with Iranian presidents and top officials. To the world, she appeared as a pro-Shia journalist, but in reality, she was feeding information directly to Israel. In 2022, Catherine was preparing to fly to France. At the airport, Iranian authorities questioned her, but she managed to leave. Soon after, she published an article that shook the Iranian establishment. She wrote, "I saw Iran from the inside and I returned. I accepted Islam to infiltrate." That single statement hit Iran like an earthquake. Media circles and religious groups were shaken.
Lebanon, you have Damascus, Syria, Sana'a, Yemen, and Iraq with Baghdad. We knew that
Her interviews and footage disappeared. Friends who once stood close backed away in shock. Catherine didn't just take secrets out of Iran. She left behind ideas, maps, and networks ready to be activated when the time was right. This wasn't merely espionage. It was ideological warfare. Then came July 31st, 2024. A supposedly secure building was struck by a drone, killing Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh. Just 2 months later, on September 27th, 2024, another drone attack targeted a Hezbollah center in southern Beirut, killing one of its top commanders. Across different countries, key figures were being eliminated. But there was one thing in common. Each target's location was precise, perfectly accurate. Such accuracy couldn't come from satellites alone. It came from inside intelligence, from human networks. This marked the integration of Israel's internal spy web into its strike planning. Iran, in response, launched fierce counteractions, escalating regional tensions. According to Israeli claims, several senior Iranian security officials and nuclear scientists were assassinated, all with the help of inside information. Catherine, on the other hand, still denies being a Mossad agent. She insists she was just a research journalist who accepted Islam to study Iran from within. But the intelligence she passed abroad had massive consequences. Some see her as a Mossad spy. Others remain uncertain. Yet one truth stands firm. After her departure, the maps, networks, and leaked information she left behind continued to shape deadly outcomes. In the end, Catherine Pérez Shakdam used her intellect, charm, and faith as tools to build influence within Iran, earn trust, and then funnel internal intelligence to external forces. Her actions paved the way for several targeted strikes against key Iranian figures. This story reveals the face of a deep, intricate, and dangerous covert operation, where beauty, religion, psychology, and geopolitics became one single weapon. This is the last breath